What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another setups video. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I know I was supposed to get it out to y'all last night, but we got wrapped up in shooting a bunch of videos and then getting some other things done. But try to get it pushed to y'all as early this morning as possible. We haven't actually got the 9:30 candle yet. It's approximately 8:53 at the time of recording. But by the time you see this, the 9:30 candle will probably be out. But let me go to DXY so we can get the um best look at what's going on. So we're pushing back towards this high that was up here, and had I been able to shoot the video yesterday, I would have said that. But that's where we're looking to retest a little bit. Depending on what we see here is how I'll be trading for the week for real. If we get a push off of here, but not an actual push like downward, like deeper into these levels here, then I'll probably be looking for her to probably come down and retest this again and give us a candle through it. If not a candle through it, I'll be waiting to see what the wick looks like at somewhere around this general area ish here. If she does push off and come down into here, let's see what that'll look like on our pairs. So what I'm seeing is basically the Euro testing this bottom as the DXY is testing that top. We get a push off, an actual push off of that top. We'll likely see Euro USD start pushing back towards this level here. You know, the inverse correlation of it all. All right. Let's take a look at gold. I think gold may be testing, pushing to test this to go down a little bit lower. But I want to see her get to this point here. Let's push this over and react off of it, and then I'll be trading off of that reaction. Most likely, I'm seeing this as like a kind of a retest of this break here. So probably a push up towards this, and then push back towards these lows made right here. And then I'm sorry, I know I'm going through it mad fast. If y'all want me to slow down in my videos, then let me know in the comments. If you want me to speed it up some, hurry up, get you on up out of here. Let me know that as well. Take a look at crude oil. Been trending downward. The way that it kind of broke that low though, I'm gonna expect her to, let me get a draw tool. I'm gonna expect her to come up, at least break this top here, this little swing high here. Um, I'd like to see her go retest this here, but I feel like we may get another break of this low before actually sliding all the way up and retesting that. So I'm thinking push off this high here, knock that out, go take off that low, and then give us an actual buy towards here, and probably a sell off from there. I know that's a lot of moves ahead, but that's just the consensus on little chart formations like this at the bottom. It's honestly really just, I wouldn't call it a retail concept because I don't feel like enough people understand it and understand how to trade it, but it is a very widely known formation. It's just a lot of traders don't really trade it successfully. So the market makers are able to use it to grab a lot of money in a lot of cases. Let's take a look at Bitty Bitcoin. Oops. There we go. Let's get off of that. There we go. Bitty Bitcoin. We're gonna go back and test this 50K low down here out for, I'm not gonna say sure, but for most likelies. You know, right here we seem to be testing out this broken support here. So I'd like to see a push off of here. It doesn't have to be a super strong push off for me to want to trade it, but I honestly, probably only trade it after it um closes below with some type of momentum on a 4 hour time frame. This low here, that's when I'd be like, all right, yeah, let's sell, and then I'd probably want to see if I catch the retest, because it's just like seeing it break, retest, and push off of here is cool, but it's also a little trappy because it's still close to that area. I want to see it push. Oh, I like to see a lot of my trades push away from a certain area before I trade it, just so it's like, okay, I know, we're in tune, we're in sync. I said what you're gonna do, then you did it, and now we're in sync. That's a lot, and a lot of my trading. That's what gets me in. Sometimes it's not a specific. Yeah, I always say have a specific set of rules followed every time, but when you get to a certain level of trading, you kind of trust your gut and your intuition while looking at a chart. And if you've already been tracking it, it's going how you've been knowing it's going, and you're in sync. It's just like, man, let me get in there. And after some years and grunt work, and after you check off that box of 10,000 hours looking at these screens, you'll start to develop that within yourself for sure. We looked in. We looked in. Okay, so let's take a look at Nvidia, because each down, as you can see, and I don't know if you go back and look at some of the previous videos. We were looking for her to go down. That's why we had these bars here, and she's back towards the entry we had set up a little like back here that we wanted. Uh, it just we never got it. So I wouldn't like. I know some people are probably a little. Oh, what's going on with Nvidia? It's fine. She's doing fine. Like, even without going and looking at their reports, I'll tell you, just off of price action, they're fine. Nvidia is fine. Now I would panic. I would worry if, like, we boom this, you know, we boom that, and then we boom, like, we don't bounce. If we boom this and don't bounce, then I'd be worried. But from a micro level, I'd say we probably, if we do still, well, we're most likely gonna tumble the rest of this, and probably end up finding some solace around this 98.90 level here. So if I was a stock trader, I'd be watching that area right here for some type of a bounce. Bullers, bulls getting bullish, and taking control of price action down here. Now, this area here, like I said, I'd only be concerned under this area here. We start trading here, then I still wouldn't be worried. But for an initial bounce, I'd definitely be watching this area here. But I know earnings and reports are very telling, and they give you the full context and full story. So don't just trade a stock off price action. Don't ever do that. That's wild work. But I'm a price action trader. I'm just very fundamentally grounded. So I like to give y'all as many angles as possible in order to look at these here charts. Let's do one more. I feel like I'm missing a major. Am I missing a major? No, I'm not missing a major. But let's look at Meta. We always take a little look at Meta. Um, so we really just hit TP in the Meta trade from like weeks ago. This was from, we set this up on, I believe, August 16th. So it was probably that Sunday that I set it up then. So like mid August. Um, but I feel like this was kind of a given trade, right? Didn't everybody know that this was happening? Um, let's get rid of that though. Let's remove drawings. um, but we set that up in one of our either I think it was a live session. I'm pretty sure it's one of the live sessions on the channel because I don't take down any of the lives. The only lives I do take down are the ones where I'm like playing Call of Duty because that doesn't really matter. um, but I'd like to see some solace. Let's get a box instead. I'd like to see some solace right here for meta. We break below that. Like I said, for Nvidia, I'm not gonna be like crazy worried until we get down below these lows here. Anything else is really just likely one of the lines on the Fibonacci. Most likely, it's probably so. This area has been tested a lot by price. So um, we are getting into getting pretty. We're in week about to start week 2 of September. You know what I mean? So and October's not gonna be any better. So I can imagine price slowly trickling down during the off season for some some big gains going into 2025. Which ain't bad, ain't bad. Now for people holding any meta from these positions up here, that sucks. That's tough. But I wouldn't say let it go. I'd say just be patient. Just stop looking at it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'd like to break down more more pairs for y'all. But due to time constraints and whatnot, I keep it to the majors. But if you guys would like to or would like for me to dive into any specific pairs or stocks, futures, anything on TradingView, I'll dive into it for y'all, and do my best to bring y'all the best, most thorough price chart analysis of it. So let me know in the comments if there's something you trade, something you like to trade, and you want me to break down, give y'all a good prediction outlook for it, because I do this every day. This is what I does this for a living. All right, so and if you made it this far, then I feel like you might like the video. So if you would please like the video, hit that sub button and hit that bell icon so you know when I'm dropping more videos for you. All right, and make sure you're kind to somebody today. Love y'all.